But the water cooler is cooking with lots of news, including the fact that, listen, we're going to have Tanner Scott joining us here momentarily.
Yep.
And plus, Jurickson Profar is now a member of the Atlanta Braves. So the guys are leaving the San Diego Padres, Profar and Tanner Scott. Profar signs a 3-year, $42 million contract. He was a great story, right? Heavily hyped prospect. Finally makes the All-Star team in his 11th season. He hit 280, 24 home runs, 85 RBIs. I mentioned the All-Star game and also Silver Slugger. And now my guy gets paid to the tune of $14 million a year with a team which won 89 wins a season ago, despite the fact that a plethora of injuries. Acuna's out the first month, and Profar can play every position for them.
Yeah, he can play every position. He can play every single day. And I think when you look at his career, right, the number one prospect in baseball at one point with the Texas Rangers, doesn't go as planned, goes to the Padres. And look, he was a bargain. All right, A.J. Preller made a great signing right there, and he blossomed. He was incredible. But let me tell the Braves what they're about to get. All right, they're going to get a guy who, if we know about the Braves, they like to put the same lineup out there every single day. And why do they do that with Profar? He's a switch hitter. Look, this guy's going to hit from the left. He's going to hit from the right. He's got some power. He's got some average. He's got some grit. It doesn't matter who's on the mound. He just feels like he's going to go take your money. That's all he's going to do. I just loved more watching him all year last year is the clutchness. This guy, there was no better place to be than the ninth inning with Renna scoring position and having him at bat. He was outstanding. He has improved on the defensive side as well, playing left field. And remember, this guy came up as a shortstop. He can play some second for you, he can play some short, some third, but where he's at is in left field. And look, you can't teach this. Getting to the big leagues, being able to be great, and wanting those moments for your team. That's who Profar is. That's who he's blossomed, the all-star in Jurickson Profar, Curaçao's finest. I'm so happy for this dude. And for the next 3 years, you guys are going to get a winner in Atlanta, and super pumped for that team.
Well said. And you mentioned the point about runners in scoring position. He hit 321 with wrist, a 955 OPS. He was amazing when it was clutch.
You'll never know with Profar in the clubhouse if he went 0 for 4, if he's on an 0 for 20 slump, or if he just went 4 for 4 and he won a game for you. You'll never know that about him. And the beauty of him, too, is like, I'll tell you this, man. He'll come in and he'll get on Manny Machado as much as he'll get on Tatis and as much as he'll get on anybody that's not doing their job. Yeah. He's the first guy there in the clubhouse. He's the last guy to be. He's that old school mentality with that young flavor that you need in a winning clubhouse. Yeah. That's who Jurickson Profar is.
So a year ago, it was Murphy's Law. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, right? Acuna was out, Strider was out, Riley was out, Albies was out, Olsen wasn't the same guy. So if I look at Atlanta overall, clearly they're a better team. Do you still have some concerns about their rotation?
Well, yeah, they're losing what, Max Fried? They're losing Charlie Morton. Right. So concerns perhaps, but the Braves just seem to figure it out. I mean, look, last year they signed Reynaldo Lopez. You would think he was going to be in their bullpen, and he was one of their best starters. Who knew that Chris Sale was going to be reborn again and win a Cy Young, right? So yes, they just know how to do it. Antopoulos knows exactly what he's got in that roster. He's got some young gunners that are coming in, and they're going to have to give him innings. But more importantly is what's happening to Acuna. Is he going to be the healthy Acuna that we know? I would think so. I think he looks just fine. I've been watching and reporting on him, and he's been fantastic. So this team, watch out now. They got a guy in Profar, Albies, Acuna. I think they're going to be just fine.
Yeah, and seriously, you said Acuna, potential MVP, Strider, potential Cy Young. If both those guys are back, won't be opening day. That could be a great sign for them.